Welcome everybody to both sides of the conversation. I'm John Henry, Executive Director. Today is Tuesday, so you know what that means. This is our Hidden Gem segment. Oh, we are excited. This is our first Hidden Gem segment of the new year. It's been a while, community. I just want to say it's been a while. It seems like a while over the last year as we were closing out last year. So many ups and downs, things happening at the end of the year. As you all know, we have a new mayor of San Francisco. So many transitions and things have happened over this last year. But we excited because it's 2025. I don't know about y'all. I'm getting my horns ready. I'm giving rounds of applause to all of the great people out here. We kicking this thing off right. We got some amazing things that we're going to try to put forward for this new year. And it's going to be a slow roller coaster. You know, it's like an airplane when it take off. We just taking off gentle, and we're going to continue to elevate and continue to do some of the things that we need to do to help impact our community. We stand true to our commitment to the community, what we do. We're doing some reorganizing. We're finishing up some stuff from last year, building into 2025. Got some amazing folks I'm reaching out to. We're trying to get some other co-hosts to come support what we're trying to do. It's some impact that needs to happen in 2025. And, unfortunately, we a week away. We got a new president transitioning in. We got wildfires all over the county. It's so much happening right now. I mean, it seems like we just need a easy intro in 2025. Tonight, we have one phenomenal hidden gem. She's been here before. We're looking forward to having a conversation with her, but just happy to bring in this New Year's with the community, with everybody. Yes, we still here. People calling me, texting me, Bishop, where you guys at? We haven't seen you. Are you guys go? No, we still here. Every great opportunity that we have to restructure, rebuild, and rethink, we will continue to do that. All of our hidden gems is important. I want to just take a few minutes before we get started tonight just to go over some of the stuff that's taking place within the organization, how our organization operates. I had some folks reaching out, trying to understand all of the different platforms. So I just want to take a few minutes to kind of just educate people, bring people through this 2025 and beyond, okay? Because we're going to be doing things a little different than before. I know before we used to do 3 shows a week, every week. A lot of work goes into recruitment, getting guests. We're going to be going back at the end of the year, like we said. We'll have shows once a month. We'll try to book our 3 shows out once a month. There's some opportunities for twice a month, and we want to give our guests opportunity to be prepared. We want to give our team opportunity to recruit. So we will be switching that pattern from having shows Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday of every week. But we will be getting those out every month. So we're excited about that. I'm a little rusty. I'm getting back. I've been taking time to do self-care and family and all those great things over the holidays, but it's back to business. We got a lot of stuff going on. So our Facebook group, just want to educate folks a little bit about our groups. Our groups are definitely a place for dialogue, for community. That's where you'll see posts, memes, different realm. There's a spectrum for everybody in there, and that's the group. It's open to everyone to come in there. All we ask folks is to be respectful. We try not to kick people out. We try to leave it open, a place for dialogue. We can have healthy conversations. We can have debates, all that great stuff, as long as we keep it respectful. Our Facebook page is our business page where you'll see a lot of the events that are coming up, sponsors, things that are helping community events, things of that nature. You'll see that on our both sides conversation page. If you're a sponsor, somebody want to get out and support as we're trying to repartner and do things for some of the different partners out there and rebranding what we're doing with some of the organizations that we're working with. You'll see a lot of that information updates on our Facebook page. Our Instagram is the same thing. A lot of networking, a lot of pictures of what's going on in the community events. Our TikTok, all the same, where we're continuing to try to get out information to the community. So just wanted to give that out because people have what's the difference in the different platforms. Everybody reach their information differently on different platforms. So we have a little bit for everybody, but the Facebook group, that's what it's for. So you'll see a lot of different topics, a lot of different things happening there. It moves a little bit different than all of our other social media. So we are happy to have you folks. I see a bunch of new folks who are joining the group, putting in some great dialogue, keeping conversation going. As we know, moving forward into 2025, there's a lot of conversations that's going to need to be had. We are getting close to the MLK weekend. We got a transition to presidency here in the United States. A lot of stuff going on. So I'm sure as President Trump steps in the door, it's going to be a lot of conversations and things that are happening around the country that folks are going to talk about and have conversation about. And we listen to the community as we put out all of those surveys last year. For some of you folks who were tuning in, we listened to you all. We heard your perspective about things you wanted to see. As you all see, we're not going to be getting into a lot of news and announcements. We're going to be doing that on our Facebook and some of our social media handles before our shows and after our shows, so folks still can get information for community events and things of that nature. And if you have events that you want to share, you can share at our events at bsotc.org, and we'll still help support those in community. This year, there's going to be a lot of transition because we are having shows once a month. We will be doing more out in public, visiting some of these hidden gem businesses, supporting some of these folks in the community to uplift them and help support them. Again, this hidden gem segment was about highlighting Black and brown businesses, making sure us in the community know where our Black and brown businesses are, how can we support them and uplift them, and be intentional to make sure that we are circulating our Black and brown dollars within our community. Also, it's an opportunity for us to uplift those amazing folks in the community that are doing things to positively impact our community. That's what this Hidden Gem show is about on Tuesday. So we'll be doing more in the community, checking in, tapping in with folks, uplifting them, and we're still looking for folks to nominate. I mean, this is our platform. This is our voice for the community. Make sure when you have those phenomenal gems, phenomenal people in the community that's making impact. And I know right now with these fires going on, there's a bunch of organizations and folks that I'm reaching out to that we want to get them on because they've been out there on the front lines battling and helping support and impact community down there in Southern California. So we want to definitely highlight those gems as well, especially to all of the first responders and all of the police and fire that's been down there in Southern California, battling those fires. We want to salute them and uplift all the firemen and firewomen across the country, especially our Black and brown firefighters who go above and beyond, put their lives on the line to make sure that we are safe. We want to thank them and congratulate them. Also, we want to say condolences to all of the families who have been lost in the tragic natural fires down there. So much loss, so much heartbreak, so much grief. I mean, it's tragic. And we all have to stay united in solidarity and make sure that we work to support and uplift our brothers and sisters in Southern California. With that being said, it is our Hidden Gem show. I am excited. It's 2025. All we could do is rise in 2025. There's a lot of organizing, mobilization that needs to happen. There's a lot of things that we need to do. There's some things that we got to talk about and we got to deal with in our community. We can't shy away this year from the real conversations. We still have things that we need to deal with in our community. That's not always going right. Things need to be changed. Things need to be said. And we're going to open up our platform to make sure that we have the voices of the people, the voices of the community. There's a lot of folks out here who are frustrated, upset, want to see change, a lot of different things. And we're going to make sure that we get those folks and those conversations going. So again, as we start kicking off this 2025, we want to make sure our community is a part of what we're doing, engage. If you have conversation topics for our Sunday that you would like us to talk about and recruit guests for, we ask you to submit those. And we'll have the information up there, as well as our Educational Thursday. We want to continue to do our part this year in 2025 to make sure that we are doing our part to intentionally educate our community and get the information out to our community. Every year, we're going to focus on financial literacy, mental health, and all of the other amazing educational topics that we need to know about moving forward in the new year. So I want to make sure that we invite those folks. If you have people that you recommend that you think would be a great presenter to come on one of our Educational Thursday to help give some of that great information to our community so that we can be prepared. I'm definitely reaching out to the emergency preparedness team so that they can come out and talk to us about earthquakes and fires to make sure that our families in our community have the right things necessary to be prepared for any natural disaster moving forward. So we're looking out to connect with those folks as well. And again, it's so much stuff from last year. Just happy to be here. We're looking forward to a lot of programs we're going to be doing, working with our young people. Right now, so many cuts, so many things happening in our community. We want to make sure that we uplift and support the young people. So I'm looking forward to working with some of our young people and getting them to have some conversations this year as well. Again, one conversation at a time, one show at a time. We're going to do this monthly. And again, when things start riling up and moving, we'll be trying to get a couple in there. But again, for all the folks who want to sign up and do presentations, sign up for our Educational Thursday, sign up for our Sunday conversation. We'll be putting those topics and information out. Again, less information during the show so we can get to our guests. Just want to get through a couple of the news announcements. And then we're going to go ahead and bring up tonight's Hidden Gem. This is going to be our first Hidden Gem of 2025. I'm excited. She's been here. And she's talking about love and unity. This is always a good thing. We need love right now. We need love. Okay. All right. Some of the things that's going on. As you all know, there's a frost advisory that's happening throughout the Bay Area over the next couple of days. Temperatures are going to be below normal. Some temperatures reaching into the 34, 32 freezing temperatures. In the Midwest, also in the East Coast, they are predicting a major Arctic storm that's coming out of Russia. They're predicting that we'll have a lot of snow, cold weather's freezing, potential power outages and things of that nature. Might be some shelters in place across the country. But again, these chilly temperatures is coming here in the Bay Area. Make sure all of our pet owners out there, if you're a pet owner, yes, if you have a pet, make sure you are putting your pets up, keeping them in the house because it will be cold over the next days. And we don't want to lose any of our pets to this cold temperatures. To all of our unhoused community, all right, community, we got to make sure we support and uplift our unhoused communities. When these temperatures outside drop into these freezing temperatures like that, it is very, very desperate for a lot of those folks. So make sure if you have extra blankets, extra clothes and things that you would like to give, stop by one of the folks who will accept those and help get them out to our community. Or if you want to pull up on somebody and give it to them, we need all of the help we can, all hands on deck to support our unhoused community. They are part of the community, and we don't want to forget about those. Also, San Francisco businesses are coming together with the Red Cross and a number of other businesses to help donate. All the folks out there, make sure if you have an extra dollar to spare, please donate to the fire relief funds. There's a number of phenomenal organizations who need support that you can reach out to. We'll get that information up on our website and out there on some of our social media handles if you would like to donate. We've been committed. We've been making our donations here. We're going to continue to put something together with some of the folks down there, some of the Black and brown organizations that's supporting the folks down there, make sure that they get support. But this is definitely one of those times where we need to come together and help support our folks down in Southern California. Also, the bird flu, this respiratory illness is continuing to rise. We had our first case in San Francisco. A lot of young people are starting to get it. It's starting to spread. So community, be mindful. Let's continue to do our hygiene things, washing our hands, keeping ourselves together, wearing a mask when possible, because it's so important that we do not pass this bird flu around, or this flu bug that's going around. A lot of folks been getting sick over the last couple of days. So be mindful. If you're not feeling well, stay home, isolate yourself, and make sure you're doing all the things to sanitize and keep clean so you're not passing it with other folks. Again, our community events will be posted on our YouTube and our Facebook before shows and after shows. So if you're looking to see what community events we have, instead of us reading through all of them, taking up all your time, and you want to hear these amazing guests, we're going to be getting right to it. But we'll have that information before and after every show. Check out our social medias, check out our YouTube, check out our Facebook. We'll make sure that information is up there. Also, we're looking for folks to sign up for our Educational Thursday. I'm reaching out to some folks. Hey, but this is an opportunity. It was busy. I had folks last year trying to get in. They couldn't get in. We got open slots. Sign up for one of the Educational Thursdays so that you could be a blessing to our community. Come on and give an educational presentation to our community. Our Sunday conversation, stay tuned for the new topics that is coming up. We'll be putting those new topics coming up, and we'll be looking for folks to come on and be a part of the conversation for 2025. We're going to do it live in 2025. Yes, we will rise in 2025. So I'm excited about that. With that being said, enough of me, the bishop, I'm back. Enough of me, community. Hey, I don't know. I got horns going on. It's a good time. We getting all the way back. We'll be dropping bombs and having fun in the future here like we always do. With that being said, we're going to get ready to bring up our hidden gem tonight. See, one thing about Black businesses, one thing about people who are committed, they keep pushing through. Sometimes things happen, but you got to keep pushing through. This sister, Trina Hayes, she's been here before promoting her business. See, we always talk about love, right? We have a lot of posts in our group about relationships. One of the biggest topics in our community is relationships and love. This phenomenal business, and she's going to talk about all what she's doing, is here to support us, right? To bring love together. We need harmony in 2025. It's getting close. Wait, we're getting close to Valentine's Day. I'm feeling love in the air. All of the fellas out there, I need y'all to pay attention, okay? If you ain't figuring out what you want to do, Trina might be here to help you put something together. Again, she's going to be here talking about her organization, her business, Love Language Events. It was created for lovers all across the world. I gotta let her. I just gotta let her talk to y'all. But she's been here. We talked about some of this stuff. But with that being said, without further ado, Miss Trina Hayes, welcome back to Both Sides of the Conversation, Queen. What's going on? You back? You got some.
How are you?
Back in full swing.
Right. Happy New Year. How are you?
Happy New Year's to you. I'm doing well. Happy to have you here.
Thank you.
I think 2025 is the year of love. We need some love in America. We need some love. And you're going to bring it back. Help us bring love back.
Right. With everything going on, we definitely need love. We do.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we have you back here. Talk a little bit about your business. Give folks some of the insight. I know you have some events coming up. Let them know about your business, what you do, how the ladies and fellas can connect with you. I think the fellas need to listen to you a little bit.
They actually do. So my name is Trina Hayes. I'm the CEO of Love Language Events. I created this in 2023. And my motivation behind it is I just love love, right? So I just wanted to do an event planning business strictly about love, whether that's engagement parties, proposals, anniversaries, bridal showers, even hotel room setups. I do intimate dinner for two setups. And I said, I just want to do everything love, all things love. I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to do reunions. I don't want to do any of that. I want to stay in the love lane. I love love. So I just came up with Love Language Events. Love language, people have different love languages. And I thought that was just a catchy name. So I went with that. It just literally came off the top of my head. And I was like, I'm going to stick with that. I loved it. In addition to doing, like I said, bridal showers, wedding receptions, engagement parties, I also wanted to do event shows. And I love poetry. That's actually my first love. So I said, let me do something different for the Bay Area. We don't have a lot of positive things going on. So I said, let me do erotic poetry, not just poetry, but erotic poetry. So, I want to do things like that, like I said, in addition to all the other things that I'm doing. And I had my first erotic poetry night, September 2024, just last year. My first event, I was nervous, but everything was perfect. Everything was perfect. So many people supported me, purchasing tickets, handing out flyers, reposting my invite. My goal was to have around 50 people because I wanted something like intimate, you know what I mean? And I promise you, like 75 to 80 people came. The poets were amazing. They were on fire. And it was just a great event. And I got a lot of great reviews about it. Like, hey, when you doing it again? I loved it. It was very erotic. We need stuff like this around the Bay Area. We don't have things to go to like this. And again, it ties into love. Erotic poetry is something you can bring your person to and enjoy a nice, sexy, steamy night. And trust me, it was very erotic, very sexy, very steamy, very sensual. It was everything I wanted it to be. So I said, I'm going to bring it back by popular demand. So I'm having it second round, pre-Valentine's Day. So I'm going to have it next month, February 7th, in Richmond, California, the same place that I had it. If you guys want to purchase tickets, go on Eventbrite. The tickets are $35. The tickets are selling like this. A lot of amazing poets are coming out, some from the first round, and then there's some new ones. I just wanted to, switch it up a little bit, give a different energy to the stage. We're going to have wine and champagne flowing, small bites. It's going to be amazing. So, in the theme, I wanted to do something different. I want to add something different. So, I want the theme to be masquerade. So, everyone coming sexy because it's pre-Valentine's Day. Pre-Valentine's Day, and I want a theme. So, masquerade. So, I'm excited. I'm excited about it again.
I'm excited. I'm just excited hearing you talk about this. I think right now, what's going on, the shift in the country, the shift around the world, love is so important. I was just saying that, these topics of love is it's out there. Everybody's talking about relationship. Everybody's trying to build love. And what a way to have a event like what you're putting together to have folks come out, talk about these erotic poems and just a way to make connectivity. I think that's what we're missing so much in our community is how do we connect and then how do we bring love? And I like how you just everything love. How do we move our community forward to get them into just showing love, building this love in our community? Because I think, especially when we talk about Black love, it's so beautiful, but yet it seems so distant and so far. But you, with your business, like you said, setting up a hotel room, having romantic dinner, how much is this needed in your view as a love connector?
I think it's so needed. I think it's so needed because we don't love on each other. We really don't. It's so much easier to argue with people, to hate people, just negative energy. It's so much easier to do that. And people just forget just to love on one another. Everybody is going through enough stuff in the world. What's wrong with loving each other? What's wrong with spending time together? What's wrong with doing things for one? What's wrong with that? So I just want to bring that back. We don't have it enough, especially in the Bay Area. I don't know about any place else, but the Bay Area needs all the love possible. And I just want to bring people together. I want to bring couples together. I just want to bring it together. I do.
Man, that's very powerful. I mean, here in the Bay Area, it's a challenge, just with the cost of living, everything being hard on folks when it comes to just maintaining. How do your business and what you're doing for these love events separate from other folks, knowing that sometimes there's challenges to get out and do these things? How are you making it a way for folks to, one, be a part of these events? If it's just because it's in local community rooms or whatever it is, how are you making this, affordable for folks, and how are you going above your beyond to make sure that this love connections and these love events happen?
Right. Well, first of all, I manifested this. I promise you, I wanted all of my events to be elegant, classy, beautiful. I just always want everything to be an experience, from a large event to something as the hotel room setup. I just want everything to be beautiful. I want people to come back. I want it to be affordable. I do. I don't want to have one of those shows where it's like $150. I don't want things. I mean, that's cool, but I want it to be affordable for everybody. One of the things I want to do is, this is my second time having it in Richmond, but I want to move around the Bay Area. I do want to go to San Francisco. I do want to go to Walnut Creek. I want to move around because people are in different areas, right? There's people in Modesto who said, I would love to come, but I can't go all the way to Richmond. You know what I mean? And I don't want people to miss out on this type of experience. So I'm making it my priority to move around, also make it affordable, also make it an experience for people. I don't want them to just go, how can I say this without sounding rude? I don't want them to just go to a basic poetry night. I want it to literally be an experience. You know what I mean? I want the poets to bring it. I want, I just want all of my productions to be fire. That's what I want. I do. I want people to keep coming back. And the more I make people comfortable, the more I give them an experience, the more I make it beautiful, I think they'll keep coming back. I think so.
Man, that's very dope. I know you got an upcoming event for folks who maybe just tuning in or folks just now checking you out, seeing what you're doing. What is something for a person that's new that want to come out and connect? What are they expected to get at one of these poetry nights? And then if they did come to you for a setup, what does that look like? What are they expecting to get?
Oh my God. I think if you're coming to my erotic poetry night, what you're going to expect is just literally erotic pieces from these amazing poets. And trust me, when I don't just pick any poets, when I talk to them, I want them to send me videos of their performances. I want to hear their backstory, their passion behind it. Because I want to bring fire to the stage. I don't want anything boring. I want people to come back. Like, oh, that was a fire show. Everything she puts on, she brings it. So you can expect great ambiance, great poets, a great host, great food, great drinks, just experience. It's dope. And each time I do it, I'm going to add something more and add something more. I never want any event to be like the last one. Like for this one, for February 7th, I wanted to have a theme. Masquerade. I think that's sexy. I think it's discreet. I didn't have that the first time around. And then maybe the third event, who knows, that's in the future, but I'm going to come up with something different. Right now, I've been booking a lot of people who are, DMing me about, it's Valentine's Day. I want to book you for romantic hotel room setups. And I think that's so dope. It's love. And again, when you get that, you'll get beautiful balloons, candles everywhere, rose petal trails, ceiling balloon. You'll get the whole work. And I'm also going to add a complimentary gift. So it's like I said, from the biggest production that I have to the smallest production, I'm always going to give it 150%, always, because I want people to enjoy my work. I want to be remembered for my work. So I want my work to be exquisite. I want people to talk about it, and I want people to keep coming back.
Well,
Am I talking too much?
No, I guess that took me off the list. I was thinking maybe a beginner poet like myself or a guy trying to be a poet could come in here. I guess I can't be in there. I got to keep my poetry to myself because I was going to put together a little poem and come out and say
you know what?
I was going to say, it's the bishop. I'm in love. I'm in the cloud.
No, you know what? There are some poets that I have who say they've been doing it for 10 years, and there's some who have been doing it only a year. I don't care if you've been doing it 5 months. I really don't care. As long as, I feel like you have passion behind it, you're going to bring it, your words are lyrical yet sexy. Just bring it. That's all I ask. I just want you to engage with the audience. That's what I really want. I want the audience to feel what you're giving. So I'm taking this very serious, very serious.
All right. Well, since you take it, I'm going to leave it alone because I was going to mess it up. I was going to talk about the 10,000 roses in red. You, lady in red. Let me stop. I don't want to mess it up. Right. Hey, all my poets out there, okay? Reach out to this queen. We're going to put our social media handles and information up on the board. It's important that our poets get out there. I think spoken word and poetry is so important in this time of releasing. We're going to be going through some times where I think poetry helps heal. I was just watching Shaman and them do a nice comedy event when we talk about laughter through healing. I mean, all of these things of spoken word comedy is a way for our community to heal. I think if we want to bring love back to our community, it starts with events like this. If we want to think about how can we be the next generation of love makers as organizations and folks like you that putting these events together that can help bring it back. Fellas, get out there. Fellas, I'm dropping bombs for the fellas. I'm blowing up the spot for the fellas. Fellas, reach out to this sister, okay? Make sure you reach out. She can set your hotel room up. I don't know if people still go to
I'm gonna
hotels.
make it sexy. I'm gonna make it sexy. I'm gonna make it sexy. I'm
You
gonna
might have
make
to do
it
the. You might have to do the in-home. You might have to do the in-home setups. I don't know. I don't know if they still going to the hotels anymore. But fellas,
No, that's cool. That listen, I come to your home too. Wherever you want to have it at, I'll come. I'll set it up.
all right, there you go, fellas. We're looking for love in 2025. Trina, I just want to say I commend you. It's so hard to think out of the box. Sometimes the society that we in, when it comes to love, and when we talk about intimacy, and we talk about building like this, sometimes people shy away from it. But I think we at a point now where love is desired so much, and I'm just happy that you have a company that can help events and help bring people together in those atmospheres, especially
Thank you.
coming out of this holiday season. So many folks are depressed, some folks going through breakup, and what a way to start off this new year to come to one of these events for Poetry Night. And then we're getting close to Valentine's Day, Black History, birthdays. Things are happening this year in 2025, and it'll be great to connect some of the folks in the community with you so that you can be a part of that process to connect in that love. We're going to call it the Connect for Love of 2025,
Right.
connecting everything together. So that's going to be cool. But before we let you go, I know this is our first night and it's just you, and we want to give you a time. I want to give you an opportunity, to talk about any other adventures you have, any other things you want folks to know. And then if you want to give any shots out to any folks who've been behind you, supporting you to make sure that your love events happen, to all your teammates and folks and consultants who work with you, I think it's so important that we uplift them and let them know. And this is your time. Take the floor and give me all you have.
Oh my God. Future projects that I have coming up. I've been saying this for years and I'm finally doing it. Like I said earlier, my first love is writing. So I'm in the beginning stages, middle of writing my book. I plan to have it published by the end of the year. So just pray for me. And and it's going to be a love erotic book. I'm gonna keep it in that area. I'm going to have a book release party for that. That's at the end of the year. That's assuming that the book is finished, which I hope. So just pray with me with that one. People I would like to thank. Oh my gosh. So the people that I work with is my cousin Deshina. She's on Instagram, beautician, love what I do. One of my good friends, Sharon, she's a masseuse. She's on Instagram. I am Gifted Hands 2019. My good friend Tiara, Silhouette Makeup on Instagram, and Tanisha. She does all of my flyers. She does graphic design. She's so dope. She's on Instagram as well. B1 Branding. They're so supportive. They always giving me great ideas. They always pushing me. Trina, you know what? Just do it this way. Okay, Trina, if you don't like it, they're just great. They're just dope and they just keep me going. They honestly do. And I want to just thank my handsome and beautiful son who pushed me to even start my business. He said, Mom, you've been loving event planning for years. Just do it. I promise you. And I did it. So here I am. And my mom, she supports everything I do. So.
Wow, that's very beautiful. Thank you to all of the folks who stand with you and behind you to make this happen. Love language events community, look out. They're going to be popping up, happening. See, we're going to talk this into existence in the new year, this 2025, that more and more thriving events happen for you. Again, Trina, we are definitely just happy that you came back. See, you're a woman at your word. You told me when things happen, I'm coming back. You came back, kicking our 2025 off. See, I get to just remember all these great things, and
I sure appreciate you that. I did.
And I know I owe you something too. So before I go, I got to connect. I owe you something because I said last time you was here, and I knew it was a couple of people, and I thought about it. See, I got a list. I'll be looking at my list.
Okay.
Every business that's come on this platform, we've supported them in some kind of way, whether buy their products, show up to their events, buy tickets, or support somebody. And I remember last year I was supposed to buy something or do something for somebody, but I didn't have nobody to buy it.
Right.
I'm blowing up the spot. Shots fired. I'm blowing it up. They didn't just. I gotta support you. So between now and between now and Valentine's Day, we want to make sure we do something to support your love events.
Oh my God. Thank you.
So that we can uplift and support your business. Because I want to make sure, because I don't want people to lie. They always say, well, no, Bishop, everybody that's come on this platform.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out. I'm finding love in 2025. I'm blowing up love.
Right.
I'm gonna be nice and buy something for somebody in 2025. Okay, I promise you. But no, seriously, Trina, thank you for what you're doing. Again, our communities could thrive so much better in love, and I just appreciate you. Doing this, being consistent, and getting the folks out for good nights, good time, good connection, good networking, and we're looking forward to continue to support you. Make sure you get us the flyers and any other information that you have for us so that we can help get it out. That's one thing we want to do is make sure as many folks that we can get, because that's always a great success measure when folks show up and support. And that's one thing that I really want to push in 2025 community as we move forward is how do we continue to uplift and support each other in solidarity, not knock each other down. Let's support each business and uplift each event that we can. Be there for the people to uplift them so they can continue to push through, so we can continue to have these amazing, amazing events in our community. As you said, in the Bay Area, we don't get a lot. So it's always great to have some outlet.
Right.
But yeah, well, thank you, Trina. We're going to continue to get your information. We'll put your contact information up there. Folks, go out, check out our social media handles, see some of the events, see some of the hotel rooms she put. I'm sure, Trina, I don't know. I don't want to say. I know you probably put some people together, some marriages. You probably broke.
Right. I will make it so if your girl was mad at you December 13th, I promise you, after I'm done, December 14th. She gonna love it.
All the late Christmas gifts. You can make it up now. Reach out to Trina.
Can I add one more thing? I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Like I said, each time I do erotic poetry night, I want to add something more to it. So February 7th, I'm going to have 2 different vendors. One vendor who's going to be selling body oils, very sexy. I Am Gifted Hands. She will be there. And then this other lady, Touch to Love, she's going to be raffling off couple massages. So, and she's on Instagram as well, Touch to Love. So they can expect that as well.
Oh, wow. That's going to be amazing. Well, community, sounds like it's going to be a full event. You can go out there and, get some love. It sounds like a lot of love.
Right. It's going to be lit. It's going to be epic.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Well, there you have it. Love language events. All I can say, thank you for coming back. Thank you for being consistent and committed to your word. I'm going to make sure. Okay, I promise you, I'm going to tell my team to make sure we connect. We're going to get something, support you in some kind of way, because you are on that list. There's about 3 people on this list, and I didn't get to support their business last year, and I know you was one of them, but I didn't have nobody. I'm blowing up this line. I don't have nobody to buy anything more. I'm gonna find somebody to buy some love. We're gonna support one of the families out there, one of the moms out there, or maybe we'll support a family who's financially strapped, and maybe we'll help out a couple to go have get you to set up something for them or do something for them.
Absolutely, I would love to.
All right. Well, thank you. Nice seeing you again. Happy 2025. Happy prosperity to Love Language.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward. I'm gonna try to make it out to the event, so make sure you send over the flyer and let me see that on my calendar.
Okay. Thank you.
Trina. Have a blessed one.
You too.
Happy New Year's. All right, there you have it, community. Love Language events. Get out there and support this queen. Again, we just kicking off our 2025 Hidden Gem segment. Again, we're kicking off. We're gonna take it slow, but we're gonna pick it up as the year goes on. Every Tuesday that we're going to have these events, and again, we're going to be doing them. We're trying to get our once a month in to give our team time for recruitment. I want to make sure that we have the best hidden gems and folks on the community. We want to have the best educational Thursdays. We want to take time to vet the folks and make sure we got the right folks on here, bringing the right information to our community. We're looking forward to our educational Thursdays, and then our Sunday conversations. Community is so important. There's going to be a lot of community conversations come up. Again, so many folks are impacted by the cuts, some of the things that's happening today. I just found out reading an article, Facebook laid off another 4,000 employees. So it's getting tough out there. A lot of folks are struggling this 2025, and we want to make sure we want to have real conversations about what's going on. As you all can see, there's more and more companies now saying they're not going to do DEI hiring and things of that nature. So it's a lot of shifting and changing that's going to be happening. And I know today in Fresno, they had a bunch of ICE officers going out, deporting folks. So it's going to be a lot of conversations. Folks are going to be, emotions are going to be high over here the next couple of weeks, especially as the new President Trump transition back into office. Folks, it's going to push back. Things are going to happen, but we're going to be here for it all. Look, both sides of the conversation. We're here for all the conversation, both sides. And I'm looking forward to doing that. To all of the folks out there, we are looking for sponsors. We're looking for folks to help support. For some of the folks who want to get their programming out, a lot of the stuff, again, we're going to do our best, as we always promise, to make sure for our community. We want to keep some of the marketing and outreach free to our community. But again, to keep our platform moving, to keep things going, we're going to need that financial support. So again, we are looking for sponsors. We can help get some of this PSA information out that's going on in our communities. And we're looking for folks to come help these both sides of the conversation, topics and conversation that we need to have in our community. So we're looking forward to it. I'm excited for this 2025. Yes, we're going to take off slow, like an airplane, but once we hit elevation, we're going to be taking off, moving fast. We're looking for volunteers. We're looking for folks to help support our mission and vision. Check out our website. We'll be putting out information as we continue to reunite, rebuild, and we're going to be here for our community through this. Again, to all of the families and folks who are impacted by the fires in Southern California, we're praying with you. We're doing everything we can here in Northern California to support you, and I hope folks across this country, when they're out thinking about supporting those families and folks, again, we are in a financial crisis. So much is going on. The groceries is out of the roof. I just want to blow up all of the grocery stores right now. It's like the food is high. The eggs are high. Everybody, it is expensive. So I know folks are feeling it, but we are definitely in some times that is going to be challenging. And again, looking forward to being here. I am excited. The bishop is here. I know folks was emailing me. We are still here. Both sides of the conversation. We ain't going nowhere. We just stepping in a new direction. We just adjusting. And 2025, we are looking for striving and rising. Striving and rising, over heels, making deals. That's what we're going to do. I'm on my journey, and I want to make sure that all of the folks, I don't know what your New Year's resolution was this year. I don't know what you said you wanted to accomplish. All I hope that we have health, mental health, financial health. In the future of it, we're going to need all of it. I'm committed to my journey. I'm hiking. I'm exercising. I'm trying to get myself back together. But again, it's all about what we all can do collectively to be better for ourselves. This is the time that we shine. This is the time that we come together. So much distractions and so much divisiveness going on in our communities. And I'm not up for it. I just want to bring positivity in 2025. I just want to strive and rise with the great people that support us. Thank you to all of the folks who've been calling over the holidays, checking on me, just giving me prayers, saying, hey, Bishop, we need you back. It's things that we need to get done. And I just want to say thank you all. And I'm happy to be back. And again, this was our first Hidden Gem show. I know it was a short one. Again, we're going to keep working each month to try to get these slots full. So if that is you out there watching and saying, I've been waiting. I know it was busy last year. It's been a challenge for some folks to get on our Educational Thursdays and our Hidden Gem show because at times we had so many folks. If that's you out there that didn't get an opportunity, this is your chance. Sign up as we kicking off this New Year's. Again, we're trying to get folks signed up and ready so that we can start rolling out these shows. We know there's going to be fun. There's going to be happiness. There's going to be sadness. There's going to be all kind of things on this platform as we continue to make changes, as we continue to make the platform accessible and more better to our community. Again, check out our social media handles, our YouTube and Facebook before our shows and after shows. All of the community announcements that we have, we'll be posting them on our social media handles as we listen to you all. See those surveys that went out last year? Y'all was like, it's too much of the news and announcement. Can y'all move it? Okay, we listen to y'all community. So we're going to take the news and announcements, shorten them up. We're going to put a lot of the events that's going on in the community. They're going to be on our newsletter. If you want to know what's going on, you got to sign up to our newsletter. Check out what's going on. We'll be updating our newsletter with all of the information, community events that's going on, where you can get resources, things of that nature. Sign up to our newsletter. Also, check out our social media handles. Everything is both sides of the conversation. I don't know how many times I got to say it. Maybe I got to blow up the spot again. Everybody, Everything at both sides of the conversation. All right. We on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, at both sides of the conversation. All you got to do is look at both. You see the red. All you got to do is look up. Maybe you'll see the Bishop head. I don't know. Sign up. We everywhere. Check out. We'll be putting all the information out there for community. I'm excited. I'm happy to get this first show. I was a little rusty. It seemed like a long time. We've been off the air. But again, as we rebuilding, things has happened. Shout out to our amazing Both Sides of the Conversation team. We got some folks who are dedicated, who want to see change in our community, who want to have the conversations in our community. And I want to have them with you. We're going to talk it. We're going to keep it real. And we're going to keep it real this year and have some great conversations. So I'm excited. Y'all going to see me. I respect all the people that I've been seeing in the community. I've been popping out at space. Y'all be thinking the Bishop don't be popping. I'll be popping up. Be like, hey, there go the Bishop. Yeah, I'm out there. I'm going to be pulling up on your businesses. I'm going to be asking all you folks who highly educated. They always talking about all the great stuff you do to come on and do an educational Thursday presentation. I'm going to be looking for folks. We'll be knocking on their door. Hey, this is the Bishop. Come holler at me. All right. We're going to have some great conversations. We got some conversation that's needed, some difficult conversations that we're going to have with our community, our young people. So many of our young people are being impacted by these cuts. It's sad to see funding being removed from the young people. Again, dark days ahead, but we'll get through it. We'll find new ways to make sure that community is impacted. The work continues. I'm still here. Don't let them folks tell you we go. No, we here. It's just a slow approach. We're taking off slow in 2025, but when we hit elevation, watch out. I'm coming back stronger than ever. I'm stepping with the people. I'm blowing up everything. That's how we do it. Hey, I am the Bishop, but we got to get out of here. It's been a long, great night. First night back. Again, we don't leave no segment without me giving a benediction to the people because, again, I am the Bishop. Y'all gave it to me. I can't take it back from me now. I am the Bishop. So this is our benediction for the night before I let you all go. So with that being said, community, it is 2020-25. Why not start the year off in love? Tonight we had Trina, phenomenal sister, who's trying to bring love and unity back in our community through her love language events. We're talking about erotic poetry. We're talking about love. We're talking about the setup, the things to bring harmony to two people. She'll set your event up. Reach out to her. We're talking about supporting, elevating the Black and brown businesses of our community. We will continue to bring the hidden gems, the businesses that you might not know about, the ones you might not hear about, the very people who walk in step just like you that are taking the risk, taking a step to live their dream, to impact our community, to help bring unity. I don't know. I think love can bring us together. I don't know. Let's figure it out, community. It's a lot of hate. It's a lot of frustration. It's a lot of unknown. It's a lot of messiness. It's a lot of drama out there. I don't know. Trina's bringing love. Make sure you reach out to her, support her at her next event. Maybe you are falling in love. Maybe you need a romantic night. Reach out to Trina. Have her set up a dinner event. Maybe it's a hotel event. Maybe it's an anniversary. I don't know. Fellas, Valentine's Day is coming up. Maybe you don't know what you want to do. Reach out to Trina. Maybe she can get you an ideal. That's what it's about. Highlighting our hidden gems, highlighting our Black and brown businesses in our community. We will continue to uplift the people here at both sides of the conversation. We will continue to highlight those Black and brown business, and we will continue to love on the people because y'all know all we do is bless the people. With that being said, I'm blowing up the spot. I got to get out of here. Good night now, community.